Hi guys, it's Sarah from Losing It From Me 42 with a very quick update, I think. I'm hoping it'll be quick. Let's just go with reflections. So I am on my way home from a girls' weekend, and a time away did me some good in the headspace. It's one of those things, like I didn't deal with anything while I was away, but it kind of really just gave my brain a break enough to really kind of go, yeah, you need to deal with that. And so that's my thing. I've had the shittiest last 2 months of just stress and not handling my shit at all. My finances are like crap, and they've been going pretty badly for a while now. And some of it was like genuine like unavoidable shit that happened, and some of it was just I like to shop, and I shop inappropriately. I shop when I don't have money, and that's definitely been an issue. I think because shopping has become some kind of coping thing, that's what I've been doing. Like literally, because shopping became an issue, I was like, well, there's always food, and then food became an issue, and I was like, dude, like, just no. I haven't exercised, I haven't done anything, I feel like crap, I'm very unhappy with where I am and how I'm handling things, and I just need to get my shit together. Plain and simple. I need to rein in my finances, because there's enough money to go around if you just stop being stupid about it. And I need to really buckle down on my eating, really buckle down on, even my water. I need to buckle down on going back to the gym. Like, if I'm capable, I should. It's, unless I am really bad, I shouldn't bang out. And I need to go back to walking on my lunch breaks. I mean, now that the holiday is over, it was Memorial Day, now that that's over, work won't be so busy, and I won't have, I won't have to work through my lunches. I can start going on a break for, like a walk for lunch. But I really need to get into it. And, like, I also need to deal with my back on some level, something, somewhere. I've gotten a whole bunch of different ideas about seeing, like, a holistic chiropractor, and it's not really covered by my insurance, and they're freaking expensive. And as I just said, one of my goals is to get my finances under control, so probably not. Acupuncture, which is kind of semi-covered, part of it is covered by my insurance, so that's something I can look into. I've heard people rave about acupuncture at times. I might just see a chiropractor. A lot of things that people have said is that one of the reasons why why it's so bad all of a sudden is that your body gets used to carrying around a certain amount of weight, and when you lose a lot of weight, your body just kind of needs to be adjusted so that you can support your actual, like, your now weight. It's an idea. Chiropractor's covered, so that at least is kind of a cheaper option. I haven't found a chiropractor I liked, but they also didn't know what was wrong with my back, so maybe that'll help. I have a follow-up with my pain doctor in a week or two, and I'm basically going to tell her that I give up. unless she can give me medication that doesn't make me sleepy, which I doubt she can. And, you know, even the Cymbalta, which has never made me sleepy before, made me fucking sleepy. It didn't do anything for me, and it made me sleepy. So I'm like, I don't want to be sleepy. And she doesn't believe that with the issues that I have with my back and the different areas, that because I have 3 different areas, one is very tricky to treat, that shots would do very much for me. I would not get full relief with shots, and you can only have so many shots over so much amount of time. And honestly, part of my issue with shots is it's a temporary fix, and it's a temporary fix. Is that you feel better for, you know, a little while, and then it just gets worse again, and I'd rather find something that's gonna last, whether it's just relief that lasts, or I don't know, anything. So I have to get really serious about my back. I also, like, I have to do something about how I feel about how I look. Whether it is invest in some really kick-ass shapewear or something, but like, I think, honestly, one of my biggest issues in regards to my weight loss is when I see myself in, like, either in my underwear, or if I see myself without clothes on, like, I am not happy. And I immediately go like, I need plastic surgery. And I'm like, no, plastic surgery is not going to happen anytime soon. And it's very expensive, and it's much further down the road. So I'm realizing, and my brain had the realization finally, like, you know when you know something, but it takes a while for your brain to accept it? And the thing that happened this weekend was that I really looked at my body that to me looks like a busted can of freaking biscuits. And I was like, yep, you're gonna have to live with this. There's a solution out there. We're gonna find it. And that is on my list to do, is to find a solution. Like, I think I really need to look into full body shapewear. I have terrible side boob thing happening. I mean, terrible. Like, and I'm like, there's no getting it into, like, I don't know. When I was bigger, like, I could at least get it into the cup. And like, now it doesn't work. So I need to work on my finances. I need to work on my eating. I need to work on working out. I need to, you know, really get serious about my back, and get back to being proactive and trying to find solutions. I need to get to find a solution that will help me feel better about my body in clothing, and, you know, and really come to terms with the fact that a lot of it is skin. A lot of my issues are skin. And, like, makes me feel a little bit better to know that, but the unfortunate part of knowing that is that you can't change skin. You could change fat. You could work on fat, but you can't really change skin. And I'm like, well, maybe if I, you know, there's still fat in there in places. Like, it's not completely empty. So, like, maybe, but, like, you know, there's losing more weight will help. But so far, losing more weight hasn't helped. Everything's smaller, sure, but like body composition is like literally a busted can of fucking biscuits. It's all over the place. It's terrible. I just feel like there's like, I don't know, not to get like superly grossly graphic, but I feel like there's just like skin that just hangs out of areas, and it's like skin and fat that just hangs out of things all over the place, and it's just like, that is not lovely. That is not attractive. That bothers me so much. And it's so weird because I see women post like belly shots, and I love them, and I find them so, you know, it shows how successful they are, and the wrinkles and their, you know, olive blue skin. I'm not grossed out by that in others in any way. It's just me. I look at it and I go like, it really, really, really bothers me. And it's something that I really have to work on, because I believe because it bothers me, it's affecting a lot of other things. It's because I have this negative little thing in my head about myself. I'm having negative behaviors in other areas. So I need to find a solution for that and put a fucking pin in it to be like, no, you stay there and we'll deal with you later. So I just need to really start taking back control of my life. I think part of it was my back and feeling completely helpless because my back got so out of nowhere. Like, my back had always been kind of like, yeah, not great. And the more I worked out, the more my back, you know, was an issue. But suddenly it was such an issue. And I think part of it was that I was going to physical therapy, and they were trying to, you know, they try to strengthen problem areas, but by doing so, you aggravate the fuck out of them. And I don't think either one of us realized how much they were aggravating my back. To the point where, like, I would do just regular things and suddenly my back hurt. And I was like, my back hasn't hurt like this in a long time. Like, since I started losing weight. Like, before I lost weight, like, my back hurt all the time, but not even this bad. Like, I was taking muscle relaxers every day. And the problem with that was that they make me sleepy. So then I would take them when I got home from work, and then I would want to sleep in the next day. And I went from doing that once or, you know, once a week or, you know, once every couple of weeks to doing that every day. And not even getting relief. And not even feeling better the next morning. I would still be in pain. And I was like, there's some things just very different. So, I don't know. I'm working on that. I'm working on it. So, I got a lot of shit that I gotta take care of. And I just gotta get my ducks in a row and just stop fucking around. Because I honestly think that I've been so crazy trying to, like, there's so many responsibilities on me. I've had a lot of, like, personal things going on, and I just have to deal with it as best I can, and I have to make me a priority again. I have to make getting my life together a priority. And I was doing really well for quite a while, and then it all fucking fell apart, and that wasn't great. And I'm sure I've been away, so I haven't weighed myself, but I'm pretty sure, like, my weight is, when I hit the 250s, like, I shot right down them, and then I shot right back up. And I think to the 250s might be here for a while. But I need to get things back in working proper order and get my life back in working proper order. I've noticed myself becoming my old self, where I was angry and bitter, and I was, you know, I was starting to get bitchy. And like, I'm like, there's no reason why. I've been so happy, so positive, so loving, so caring. And then suddenly I'm like angry, bitchy girl and, you know, thinking bad thoughts. And I'm like, I don't understand why I'm letting things become negatives in my mind. And I'm like, this is not the new me. This is the old me. Why is the old me coming through? And I think it's just the fact that I've been so upset about so many different things that it's affecting me. So, I have no. You like that? You like the shoulder? It's the end of the day. This shirt has lived its usefulness. I'm just a mess. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. And I'm going to make lists, and I'm going to start really figuring out how to do it instead of just going like, yeah, I'll figure something out. No, I'm going to get back onto meal planning. I'm going to get back to making dinners. I'm going to get back to doing all of the things that I'm supposed to be doing that I haven't.